Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you. I am an artisan, painting in strokes of blood red upon the canvas of life. But yes, I will take coin to fight at your side. After all, where is the value in creating art if there is nobody left alive to see it? If you change your mind, seek me out here.
You lead. I'll follow.
Pardon my interruption, but are you a soldier? Oh, thank the divines! A trooper in the midst of our troubles. I beg you, will you lend a lady and her poor spouse a helping hand? My husband and I, we must get to Solitude. Do you know the way? We're utterly, and I mean utterly, lost. We need a guide. Also, we could absolutely use a strong arm on our side. You could be both. Of course, I will pay you handsomely should you get us safely to Solitude. Grand. Oh, this is perfect. Come then, trooper. Let us waste no more time.
But... well, your words carry some truths. It may be dangerous to risk the well-being of ours on this witchcraft, as my wife calls it. Very well. You may lead.
Yes.
Is there something I can help you with?
Carriages to all the cities in Skyrim. Don't forget us. Climb and back and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your
You
mother...
betrayed us!
Get on with it!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Tori. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude. He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Tori. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
I think I expected more.
They should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death. It shouldn't have been like this.
So, this is Solitude, hmm? It'd have to be some windmill to make all this trouble lucrative.
You were there for Rogvir's execution. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink, you can at least talk to Corpulus. He can fill you in on any of the latest gossip. People to see and places to go, huh? Later then.
If you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant Raiment.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on one veteran.
It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned.
You know you can afford
afford a septim or two?
Nothing at all. It's very nice.
I've got a little work.
If you want something with a little more style, however, you should come by our shop, Radiant Raiment. We could fix you right up. You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raiment outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Look silly! As if you could look any sillier than you do now. Make it quick. Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raiment. Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change of attire.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent. Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon. Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torek was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Brother!
veteran?
Come in and shut the door. Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store. That's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours, and here's something for your trouble. I'll see you again soon, I hope. Oh, what delight. Another charming customer. Let's see if we can't find an outfit that suits you. Finally.
What? You know, if you...
What can I do for you, friend? What do you need? Let's get going then. Of course, anything you like. It would be my pleasure. Would you look at that?
Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Quite a day for a trip to Solitude.
Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth.
Good afternoon.
To the days come and gone. For the age of aggression is
Really?
just about
You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
on the day of your death we will.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arenthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. What can I get for you, sir? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Have you tried the wine? It's better than anything in the Blue Palace. Very much so, yes. Elenwen's parties are always so elegant. She really has impeccable taste. My only regret is that she doesn't host them more often. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Elenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink
serving
around
girl.
here?
What's your name, dear?
My friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked.
I just wanted to get...
And none of the waiters will bring me a drink. Elenwen must have told him to cut me off.
I'm very discriminating.
Afraid I'll cause another scene, I suppose.
Thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do?
You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwen's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not. I need another drink.
What can I get for you? Here you go, sir. Colovian brandy.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles.
If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress.
What are you
I
doing?
speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we?
Let's go. Before
Someone
anyone
bring
notices
me a
us.
drink, quick.
You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Die, damn you!
Boost!
Need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? And he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is. He told me.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Move. Slowly. You're dead. Found you.
That was your decision.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out. I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
I'm sorry.
You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
to stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity. The Great War. Only 30 years passed and already ancient history to most people. Seems to me like it just ended. It's never really ended for me. But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between the Empire and the Thalmor. It ended the war and saved the Empire to fight another day. Also trampled on the sacred name of Talos, and gave the Thalmor free rein to stamp out Talos worship throughout the Empire. There's no simple answer to that. You want the long version or the short version? They're the High Elves that rule the Eldmeri Dominion, sworn enemies of the Empire and everything it stands for. 30 years ago, they invaded the Empire and came close to destroying it. They smashed the Blades in the process. Since then, they've been working to weaken the Empire any way they can. The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground.
just... Brother! Shouting is making people nervous. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. Even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
Oh, hello. What a jubilant and fine day in Skyrim. And I am Alistar Rab from Daggerfall. I studied Wimeri culture, and that makes me a scholar. And these fellows with me are my, co-workers. Jorgen and Hro, more near? Ah, well, they're doing the best work so far, as I'm not dead. I am supposed to retrieve a very old writing from the ancient site of the Dwemer. Master Selmo is very intrigued by this text. He'll be thoroughly disappointed if I can't fulfill this task. But this long, dreadful journey has exhausted nearly all of my willingness to do so. I just want to go home. You help me. I thought this was the part where you tell me how I've wasted your time and leave me. That might actually make me feel better. With your aid, my survival rate in the said ruins might actually go up. Oh, fantastic! There are courteous people in Skyrim after all. Let us go at once, before you change your mind and leave me.
Still here. Sure thing. You lead. I'll follow.
Now begins my crusade.
Enjoy your last breath.
Yes? I say, Gorath, let me have a look. This part is particularly interesting. You can clearly see the resemblance of... Ah, sorry. I nearly lost myself. A fascinating read, this is. Oh, this is just fantastic. I couldn't have done this without you. There is no doubt about that. Here, why don't you take these as a reward for your service? Thank you for your help in this. Just you wait, Master Koselmo. I'll come deliver this to you right away.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Be careful, Neil. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
You're a stranger here too, huh? Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsweyr to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son, spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, You seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed. Safe travels.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? That's the wrong answer. Last thing the Blackbriars need around here is some troublemaker trying to steal a piece of the action. Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess you'll fit in around here better than I thought. So what do you want to know? Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her. Be seeing you around.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lad? Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction, and you're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. Sorry. I usually have a nose for this kind of thing. Never mind then, lad. If you change your mind, come find me.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you. Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. I don't know why I bother.
Learn a library's worth of knowledge in moment.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
Thieves Guild visited you yet, Helga?
Ah,
They haven't been by the
expecting
bunkhouse,
free
but I
information, eh?
certainly will. How
Help me
about
deal
you?
with business first. Then we'll see how I can help you. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right?
Perhaps they moved on to greener pastures. Whatever the
Passing on a
reason,
golden
let's be glad
opportunity
they're
is worse.
scarce.
Until next we meet, lad.
Throw back that missing limb with my genuine Falmer blood elixir.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
Genuine Falmer blood elixir for sale.
You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Always got.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kine.
No, Marimal. We talked about this. Talon?
So what do you think of my
Kira,
plan?
certainly we
You
can come to
interrupt.
some sort of an understanding.
If you think I'd make
These
a
people
move
must
like
be
that
made
without
aware of the
asking me,
chaos they've
you're
sowed.
out of your mind.
Enough, Marmal. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
You want to go out
Very
to
well,
Whiterun
Talon.
and burn that meanery
I'll remove
down,
myself
go right
from this
ahead.
den of iniquity.
And when the god gives tidings, keep the servants at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
your idea. If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
And celebrate with me.
Woolwolf, it's always a pleasure when you're standing downwind of me.
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing, Woolwolf.
You want?
Before you do yourself in.
Your concern is quite flattering.
So, Branche, business is awful for you as it is for all of us?
Worse. The Khajiit caravans are the only way to get supplies.
Let's all raise a flagon to Ulfric, future king of Skyrim and bringer of poverty to the working class.
Grelka, lower your voice before you get us both in trouble.
Hey, Savannah. I hear you.
Come to think of it.
I'm Hemming again. I'll make sure that pretty little face loses its beauty.
He wasn't protesting, Nathan.
Of course he wasn't, you stupid whore. He's a man. Now I'm not going to warn you again. Is that clear?
Very well.
They'd skin us alive if they knew
Hey
we were
you,
doing this.
stop right there. Empty your pockets or end up as skeever food. No need to get hasty. I was just testing you. You can go on ahead. Let him go, Hunan. All clear. Watch what you're doing.
What was that? What can I do for you, friend? Certainly. Let's get going then. It's your decision.
Can't a woman get a moment to herself?
left me with... What was that? Enjoy your last breath. Enough of this! Time to finish this!
Thousands of years.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. Very well. Just tell me what you desire. Beauty or hideous deformity. Nothing is beyond my skill. Someone there? What was that?
Knife. Yes. Book. Yes. Bucket. Yes. Inkpot. No. Stone. Bucket. Book. Knife. Go away, go away, go away! Oh, well... thank you. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. All right, then.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esben. I don't know what you're talking about.
Inkpot, stone, bucket, book, knife.
Oh, how reassuring. Most likely you're with the Thalmor, and this is just a trick to get me to open the door, huh? Ah, indeed. Indeed. I do remember. Delphine really is alive, then? You'd better come in, then, and tell me how you found me, and what you want. This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more. There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago. Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Aldrin has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Aldrin the World Eater. What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. Just a moment. I must gather.
You are but a dog.
It was a cold day. The end of Frostfall is nearly winter in the Jerome Mountain. We heard the news at Cloud Ruler by courier, riding hard from the Imperial City. 30th of Frostfall, 171. 30 years ago. The Great War started that day. The Thalmor ambassador delivered his ultimatum to the Emperor Titus Mede, the head of every Blades agent within the Aldmeri Dominion. I knew that day that it was truly the beginning of the end. Yes, we should proceed cautiously.
Stone, bucket, book, knife. You're as good as dead. You won't get away. It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
Delphine. It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orknar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you? This way.
Alduin's Wall was created by the ancient Akaviri Dragon Guard, the forerunners of the Blades. One of the lost secrets of the Blades, where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return, part history, part prophecy. Its location was lost for centuries, but I know where it is. Skyhaven Temple, an ancient blade sanctuary hidden within the crags of the Reach.
Ah, yes. The entrance seems to be near what's now known as the Karth Spire. We'll have to see what we find when we arrive.
Goodbye, then.
Orgnar, this is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.
What can I... Need something? Is there something I can help you with? Sure thing. Let me know if you need anything.